How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about the children's TV show Arthur having an episode about George Floyd, police brutality, hands up, don't shoot, how black folks are treated in America, all this, that, and the third. Yes, Arthur, the cartoon for little kids. When I say little kids, I mean between the ages of 4 and 8. So you're talking about pre-K, kindergarten, first, second grade. You're talking about small children that are still learning about what's happening in the world. They're learning how to tie their shoes, count from 1 to 1,000 or whatever. Their minds are like sponges, so they're going to take in whatever is put in front of them. And if you're letting your children watch Arthur, they're going to see some things that they probably shouldn't be seeing. I did a video last year about how they introduced gay marriage to little kids. I thought that was inappropriate. If somebody is an adult and they want to get married and they're gay, that's fine. I don't really care. That's not my business. However, I don't think we should be telling 4-year-old little boys and girls about gay marriage. It's probably a little bit too early for something so confusing like that. Now, before I go any further, let's check this clip out. I've seen some of it, but I've not seen all of it because I want to have kind of a fresh reaction and give you guys my 2 cents as we go through the whole situation. So let's go ahead and roll it.
Hey, Arthur.
Hey, Buster. Did you see that video?
Yeah, I just watched it. It was awful. I can't believe someone would be hurt like that just because they're black.
Racism is so unfair. No one should ever judge someone by the color of their skin.
But how could it happen here in Elwood City?
Okay, let's pause for a minute. Now, Elwood City, that's where they are in this fantasy world. How do you have black people on this show? All right. Now, I'm not necessarily the smartest guy in the world, okay? I'm not Albert Einstein over here. I'm not a rocket scientist, but I'm looking at animals, okay? I see animals, okay? I think I've seen Arthur when I was a kid, or I know of it a little bit, and I know that Arthur is a little kid that's right here on the left of the screen that's right there on the right-hand side of my screen, and he is an aardvark as far as I know. Now, I didn't think that aardvarks or any other animal had races. And then his friend right here, Buster Baxter is a rabbit or something. I'm not really sure. But whatever he is, I know that they're animals. They're not actually human beings. So how do we have race when you're talking about animals? I don't really know, but we'll move on.
Right outside the sugar bowl.
Buster, it happens everywhere. I was talking to Mrs. McGrady the other day. She said there's a really long history of black people not being treated fairly in this country.
So are you hearing this? Now, imagine if your kids are watching this, right? You're thinking everything's fine. You can put them in front of Arthur, because understand this, Arthur is supposed to be an educational show for little kids. Kind of like how I used to watch Sesame Street when I was a little boy, learning how to count and do all that. How to count 1 to 10. I would watch that for that. This is like something similar to that, but it's more about life experiences and situations more than anything else, as far as I know. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments below. So they're teaching your kids about police brutality and how black folks are treated. So imagine when your 4-year-old little boy or girl comes up to you and says, hey, on Arthur, they said that black people are treated badly, they're treated unfairly. What's going on with that? Can you talk to me about it? Can you explain it? I mean, that's going to be a really awkward conversation to have, and one that they probably shouldn't even be bringing up at all.
It has to stop.
We have to do something.
Yeah. But what can we do? I mean, I'm 8. I can't even fry an egg on my own.
I don't know. Maybe Mrs. McGrady can give us some ideas. Hold on.
Hello, boys.
So, Miss McGrady, is that a black woman? Okay, so like I said, we're dealing with animals, right? So if now we're saying that these animals are different races, like, would it be even, this is so silly. So she's like a darker skinned, I'm not sure what kind of animal that is. Pardon me for not knowing all my cartoon animals, but she is an animal. She has dark skin and kind of like this white colored wig on or something like that. So is she black? Is she going to be like the woke person, like the Oprah of Arthur? Let's check it out.
I'm so glad you reached out to me. Yes, I saw the video too. And let me tell you, it made my blood boil.
Me too.
It also made me scared. I mean, this happened in our neighborhood.
It is scary, Buster. But you should know that a lot of grown-ups are fighting racism.
Oh my goodness. Stop it. So, I mean, okay, here's the thing about that. You see a video, right, and then somebody gets killed and they're black. Are you going to automatically assume racism? That's what they're saying right here in this little thing. And kids are not going to understand nuance. Understand this. These are going to be little kids watching it. Now, we can watch it as adults and kind of pick through what they're saying and pick it apart. But a little boy, a girl, how are they going to understand what's really happening? They're going to take this at face value, and it's really dangerous.
And working hard to keep us all safe.
Why does this keep happening, Mrs. McGrady?
Well, racism is like a disease. If you don't treat it, it's just going to get worse.
Wait, if racism is a disease, can I get it?
Buster, don't worry. This isn't about you.
Actually, it is. It's about all of us. It's not enough to just say, I'm not racist.
Oh my God, stop. Stop. So now we're going to go into this whole woke thing. This is really adult stuff that we're watching right now. So what this person, I guess it's going to be some kind of black animal, some kind of blackface animal. What they're going to say is, you can't just say, I'm not racist. You got to actively be against racism. You got to actively fight against it. So let's see what she says so I don't make assumptions and just be wrong.
It's not my problem. We have to actively fight against racism.
Didn't I just say that? Didn't I? You know what? I didn't even watch it before I just did that. I said I watched a little bit of it at the very beginning just in case I see what was going on. And I was going to watch it with you, give you active reaction. And then boom, said it right there. This is straight from the Antifa playbook, straight from the Ilhan Omar playbook. This is straight from the Black Lives Matter. This is straight from Twitter. This is a Twitter thread put into a children's cartoon. Are you hearing this? Wow. Okay. I guess that was it right there. But yeah, I'm not surprised at all. That's generally how these things go. Arthur, I've been reading a little bit on Twitter, and they've been saying Arthur is getting woke, or that they've been going down the woke direction for a long time. Like I was saying before about the whole gay wedding thing. Like, if you want to be gay as an adult, that's fine. I don't care. Knock yourself out. Have fun. That's whatever. But I don't think we should be telling little kids about gay marriage and, you know, how males and males have a relationship or females and females. Is just too confusing. All they really know is mommy and daddy. You want to introduce something else that's totally just foreign, that's going to be kind of hard for them to really understand. And it might plant a seed that shouldn't be planted at a very early age. Okay, we're talking about kids. Leave kids alone. When I was a little boy, you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to play with my toys, go outside, you know, roll around. I just wanted to be a little boy. I didn't want to be having this heavy stuff on my back. I just didn't want it. I'm a kid. I want to do kid things. Not be thinking about gay marriage and, you know, wokeness and having to fight against racism. It's just really weird. Kids shouldn't even really be involved with this at all. You know, if you got some adults who want to go out there and virtue signal, then that's on them. But don't put it on a youngin. Leave them out of it. Just leave them alone. If you want to be a mouth breathing moron going out there, you know, spray painting statues or throwing chalk on the ground, screeching at the top of your lungs, and go for it. That's your prerogative. But leave them kids alone. But I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? Are you surprised at how woke Arthur has become? If that's your viewpoint, let me know why in the comments below. Or are you not surprised? If that's your viewpoint, let me know why. Or maybe I'm just wrong in saying that Arthur has become woke and it's a bad thing. Did you appreciate what you just saw in that clip? Did you appreciate the wokeness factor? Or is it just, you know, common sense? We got to actively fight against racism. And then my question to anybody that says that is, how are you going to fight against racism? What you going to do? Go out there with a sign? Black Lives Matter. What is that going to do? Honestly, what is that going to accomplish? What, defunding the police? Are you going to have more dangerous black areas? Huh? So you're going to have more shootings, not because it's a white person that did it or a police officer that did it. It's going to be another black person that did it. Okay. But they don't really count, right? So if the black on black murder rate jumps up by 500%, no big deal, right? Because there's no white man or white police officer to blame. Okay. I got it. 1000% makes sense. This is crazy. Like I said from the beginning, let's go ahead and pull the trigger on defunding PBS, because if they're putting stuff like that out there, then, I mean, what's the purpose of even having them? There is no purpose at all other than indoctrination. And I feel like at this point, last point here, I feel like education has become synonymous with indoctrination, at least in public schools and academia in general, maybe even beyond public, maybe private, charter. I have no idea. But what's spreading like a virus, as I close through this time, is the wokeness factor in academia. That's a virus. If we don't nip it in the bud right now, it's going to spread beyond anything we can imagine, and it'll get totally out of our control. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.